Here are 10 indicators that suggest you are on the path to success in life. We all aspire to achieve remarkable success, often seeking inspiration from influential and accomplished individuals. These figures, who have risen from humble beginnings, resonate with us because they mirror the ordinary lives many of us lead. Their journeys instill a belief in our potential to achieve greatness. So, how can we determine if we possess the qualities necessary to reach the same heights as our idols? What common traits do successful individuals share? In this video, we will explore 10 signs that point to your future success. If you're eager to discover more, comment below with "I'm ready to learn how to become successful in life," and I'll make sure to give your comment a heart. If you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and subscribe. It's a quick way to support the channel. Now that you've engaged, let's dive in. Indicator number 1. You possess a vision. Successful individuals may not have every detail of their journey mapped out, but they possess a distinct vision of the life they aspire to lead. It's astonishing how many people drift through life without a true understanding of their desires. They may have a general idea, but lack a definitive vision that informs their choices. Nathaniel Koch, former CEO of Rework, recommends that we shift our focus from the question, "What job do I want?" to a more profound inquiry, "What kind of life do I want?" This approach encourages us to consider the broader perspective and assess how our current job, business, or activities align with that vision. Does it help you move toward the life you envision, or is it merely a means to an end? Career coach and ex-Googler Jenny Blake further emphasizes this with impactful questions. What does my ideal average day look like? And what types of people do I wish to connect with? These inquiries extend beyond career considerations. They are about crafting a life that resonates with you. By contemplating these questions, you can determine whether you have a clear vision for your life. Once that vision is established, it becomes significantly easier to set meaningful long-term goals that truly reflect your aspirations. It's not solely about achieving traditional success, it's about creating a life you genuinely want to live. Indicator number 2, you are reliable. Reliability is one of those traits that often goes unnoticed, yet it is essential in a world where circumstances shift and commitments can be overlooked. Being someone who consistently honors their commitments is incredibly important, whether in your professional life or within your personal relationships. When others know they can depend on you, they will naturally hold you in high esteem. Consider this: when you are reliable, you become the go-to person for getting things done correctly. It transcends merely being punctual or finishing tasks. It's about being a trustworthy presence in the lives of others. This fosters strong connections, as people recognize they can lean on you regardless of the situation. Moreover, being reliable is not solely about assisting others, it also creates opportunities for you. When people trust you, they are more inclined to present you with chances, involve you in significant initiatives, or seek your insights. Your standing as a dependable individual can pave the way for various successes in both your personal and professional endeavors. In essence, reliability is akin to a superpower. It may appear straightforward, but in a world where it is becoming increasingly uncommon, it can distinguish you remarkably. It's about being the person others can always rely on, and that is a trait that will propel you forward in life. Indicator number 3, embracing responsibility. Taking charge of everything that occurs in your life is a defining trait of genuinely successful individuals. It's all too simple to blame others, be it the government, the economy, or difficult bosses, when things don't unfold as you wish. However, doing so relinquishes your power, allowing external circumstances to dictate your life, which only deepens feelings of helplessness. We've all experienced this, caught in the cycle of lamenting obstacles that hinder our aspirations. The reality is that complaining won't alter your situation. The world isn't going to intervene and resolve your issues. True progress emerges when you choose to own your actions and circumstances. By taking responsibility, you not only recognize what has gone awry but also empower yourself to initiate change. It's about acknowledging that while things may not have gone as expected, you can still take steps to enhance the situation. This shift from a blame-oriented mindset to one focused on action and control is crucial. Crafting your own success narrative begins with this transformation. When you stop waiting for external changes and start taking responsibility for creating those changes yourself, you genuinely seize control of your life, and that is an incredibly empowering position to occupy. Indicator number 4, a constant pursuit of improvement. Successful individuals are never satisfied with merely adhering to traditional methods. They consistently seek out better approaches, driven by a mindset that fosters innovation and advancement. Take John Sculley, for instance, the former CEO of Apple and president of Pepsi. He was renowned for challenging conventional wisdom, always questioning why things were done a certain way. He recognized that true success often arises from tackling challenges with fresh perspectives. As the world evolves with new technologies and shifting industries, What was effective yesterday may not suffice today. Successful people understand this dynamic and choose to adapt rather than cling to outdated practices. They actively search for superior solutions and are unafraid to initiate change. Scott Galloway, a marketing professor at NYU's Stern School of Business, succinctly advises to embrace change instead of resisting it. This doesn't imply that one must reinvent the wheel daily, but it does require an openness to new ideas, methods, and perspectives. It's about a relentless pursuit of improvement and refusing to settle for mediocrity. Ultimately, the quest for better ways to accomplish tasks distinguishes successful individuals. It embodies curiosity, adaptability, and a willingness to challenge the limits of what's achievable. By continuously seeking improvement, you not only keep pace with the times but also position yourself ahead of the curve. If you're enjoying this content, please hit the like button, and if you're new here, consider subscribing to our channel to help us reach 100,000 subscribers. Your support is invaluable. If you're already subscribed and want to see more, just comment, "I want more." Thank you for your engagement. Let's keep going. Indicator number 5. The pursuit of new experiences. Successful individuals possess a unique ability to pursue new experiences, understanding that each one unlocks a realm of fresh opportunities. It's not merely about trying something different for the sake of novelty, it's about broadening your perspective and discovering what lies beyond your comfort zone. Dr. Robert Cloninger aptly states that to achieve success, one must balance impulse control with the ability to envision a future shaped by bold choices. Embracing newness is essential not only for relevance but also for vitality. Engaging in diverse experiences contributes to your health, happiness, and ongoing personal development, regardless of age. These experiences challenge you to grow, fostering your evolution as an individual. When you combine this adventurous spirit with determination and a genuine concern for others, you cultivate a creativity that enriches not just your life but also the lives of those around you. By consistently seeking new experiences, you are not just accumulating fascinating stories, you are actively crafting a more meaningful and rewarding life. You are opening pathways to new opportunities and nurturing a mindset that views challenges as chances for growth. This adventurous attitude infuses life with excitement and boundless potential. Indicator number 6. Embracing major transformations. Successful individuals recognize that reaching their aspirations frequently necessitates making significant, sometimes uncomfortable adjustments. They are the ones prepared to completely alter their lives, whether that involves relocating to a different city, sacrificing comforts to save money, or venturing into the unknown without a definitive plan. These transformations are not easy, in fact, they can be quite challenging. However, they understand that remaining in their comfort zone will not lead them to their desired destination. While the prospect of leaving behind the familiar or taking risks can be intimidating, successful people view these moments as essential milestones on their journey to something greater. They realize that true growth and advancement often stem from pushing their limits and welcoming the uncertainty that accompanies change. This readiness to embrace substantial transformations distinguishes them from others. They are unafraid to shake up their routines or take bold steps if it brings them closer to their aspirations. This mindset is not about recklessness, it reflects the courage to do what is necessary to make their dreams a reality, even when faced with difficulties. So, if you find yourself at a pivotal moment, remember that embracing significant changes is often integral to the path to success. It involves trusting that these changes will guide you to your desired outcome and recognizing that the discomfort of today is a minor sacrifice for the rewards of tomorrow. Indicator number 7. You take joy in the success of others. A hallmark of genuinely successful individuals is their capacity to wholeheartedly celebrate the achievements of those around them, rather than feeling envious or threatened. They recognize that another person's victory does not diminish their own. In fact, they understand that the influence of their contributions often extends well beyond their personal gains, positively impacting everyone in their vicinity. A true leader comprehends that success encompasses more than individual accomplishments. It involves uplifting others and fostering an environment where everyone can flourish. This entails being attentive to the needs of those around them, ensuring that their team, family, or community feel supported and appreciated. At times, this may require making sacrifices or compromises to keep others motivated and content. Every successful individual has likely pondered the question, can I derive happiness from someone else's success? This thought-provoking inquiry shifts the focus from self-serving ambition to a more collective sense of achievement. Bill Walton discusses this concept in his book, The Secret to Hall of Famer, where he delves into the notion that true fulfillment often arises from witnessing others thrive and knowing you contributed to that success. When you find joy in the accomplishments of others, you are not merely creating a supportive network, you are also nurturing an abundance mindset. You begin to perceive success as something that expands and multiplies when shared, rather than as a finite and competitive resource. This outlook not only enhances your relationships but also enriches your own journey toward success, making it more rewarding and significant. Indicator number 8. You exude positivity and confidence. Your perspective on the world significantly influences your path to success. Do you view the glass as half full or half empty? Are you inclined towards optimism or pessimism? Your attitude towards life is a major factor in determining how far you can go. Being positive and confident goes beyond just feeling good during favorable times. It involves sustaining that mindset even when circumstances aren't ideal. It's about having faith that improvements are possible and recognizing your ability to affect change. This optimistic outlook fuels your motivation, encouraging you to persevere even when challenges arise. Equally important is self-confidence, which prevents you from undervaluing your skills or allowing others to undermine you. When you believe in yourself, you are more inclined to seize opportunities and confront challenges head-on. Confidence doesn't imply that you possess all the answers or that you are free from doubt. Rather, it signifies your trust in your ability to navigate whatever life presents. By embodying this positivity and confidence, you establish a solid foundation for success, enabling you to remain focused on your objectives, take necessary risks, and recover from setbacks. This combination of optimism and self-assurance not only helps you identify opportunities but also empowers you to act on them. Indicator number 9. You are open to taking calculated risks. Embracing risks is an essential element of the journey to success. It's not about being reckless, it's about having the courage to venture beyond your comfort zone when the potential benefits outweigh the risks. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, once expressed that when he reaches the age of 80, he would not regret attempting something, even if it didn't succeed. What would truly trouble him, however, is the thought of never having tried at all. Risk-taking can be intimidating, as there's always a possibility that things may not unfold as planned. However, even when risks result in mistakes or failures, they hold significant value. Each risk you take reveals something new about yourself, your strengths, weaknesses, and boundaries. These experiences are not setbacks, they are lessons that contribute to your growth and better equip you for future opportunities. Taking calculated risks involves assessing the advantages and disadvantages, contemplating potential outcomes, and then making a decision. It's not about jumping in without a strategy. It's about making informed choices and being prepared to adjust if things don't go as anticipated. When you take those risks, even the missteps can bring you closer to your objectives, as they compel you to learn, adapt, and return stronger. So, if you are ready to take those leaps of faith with your eyes wide open, you are already on the road to success. It's about welcoming the unknown, learning from every experience, and understanding that ultimately, it's better to have tried and gained knowledge than to have never attempted anything at all. Indicator number 10. Viewing failure as a teacher. Successful individuals maintain a distinctive perspective on failure. They do not regard it as the antithesis of success but as an essential component of their journey. It's common to perceive failure as a sign that you're off course, yet in reality, it often serves as a vital stepping stone toward your objectives. Scott Galloway, a prominent business professor, emphasizes that even the largest tech companies, such as Apple, Google, Facebook, and Amazon, recognize the value of failure. They know that without taking risks and experiencing setbacks, they wouldn't have achieved their current success. The truth is, if you're not prepared to confront failure, you're not truly prepared for success. It's perfectly acceptable to stumble or even fall when venturing into the unknown. What truly matters is your reaction to those challenges. Do you allow them to hold you back, or do you rise, learn from the experience, and advance with renewed determination? While failure can be difficult, it is also one of the most effective teachers you will encounter. It reveals what didn't work, highlights areas for improvement, and showcases your true potential when you persevere through adversity. Instead of allowing failure to defeat you, harness it as motivation. Let it ignite your ambition to improve, innovate, and ultimately reach the greatness you aspire to achieve. Ultimately, recognizing failure as a teacher rather than an adversary distinguishes successful individuals. It's about embracing the lessons learned and using them to move forward, stronger and wiser than before. In summary, success is not a mere coincidence. It is not a matter of luck or an arbitrary occurrence. Instead, it stems from the consistent practice of effective habits over time. Successful individuals do not accidentally find success. They construct it by mastering essential habits such as taking responsibility, welcoming change, pursuing new experiences, and learning from setbacks. These habits are not magical solutions, but rather proven methods for navigating life that, when practiced regularly, lead to significant and enduring success. It requires a deliberate decision to embrace these habits, remain persistent, and stay dedicated to your objectives, even in challenging times. The path to success may be lengthy and fraught with obstacles, but by nurturing these habits, you prepare yourself for a journey that emphasizes growth and resilience, not just the end goal. It is about recognizing that success is achieved incrementally through the daily actions you take. If you've enjoyed our content and would like to contribute, consider buying us a coffee. Simply go to the description of this video and click on the Buy Me a Coffee link to make a donation. Your contribution helps us produce more videos, explore new topics, and enhance the overall experience for you. If this video has brought value to your life and you're eager to leverage it, I want to hear from you. Please share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to include the phrase, "I watched the video till the very end," so I can give your comment a heart. To further your journey towards success, there are 3 essential steps to follow. First, like this video. Second, subscribe to this channel. And third, turn on the notification bell. This way, you'll ensure you never miss the transformative content we share weekly for free. Look forward to our future videos, where we'll provide even more insightful information. All I ask is for your subscription, and I genuinely appreciate your support. Don't forget to check out our other videos currently displayed on your screen. We appreciate your support.